Hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Titan Quest Season 3. We are here on episode number 51 of this series. Do appreciate everybody who has come out. I hope that your guys' time zone, whatever your guys' time zone is most wunderbar. So, on the agenda for today, we are going to be, of course, going in and we are going to be smacking some sense, literally and figuratively, into Surtr himself. Yes, that is the plan. And, of course, once we get the material done in, and of course, we will... related to that, we will, of course, be, we will, of course, be, we will, of course, be, hopefully, starting on Legendary Difficulty. So, that is das Plan. So, hopefully we will make this whole thingy work. And all that jazz. So, and, sorry, my brain is just going... because I had to go run some errands. That's why here on Twitch I'm starting a few minutes late. I had to go run some errands, and unfortunately, I thought I'd given myself enough time, but of course, game decided to. The game of life. There we go. The game of life decided, hey, Twee, you're gonna, excuse me, throw you a curveball. Oh. Twee just about done goofed. I forgot to pull up my cheat sheet. Oh, that's right. We leveled up last time, and I didn't, thingy. I didn't do my skill points. You see, this is why you have the cheat sheet, Tree. This is why you have the cheat sheet. Alright, let me go ahead and get Titan Quest here loaded. Come on, game. Come on, game. Do your thing. Come on. I need to get the new rig up and running ASAP. Come on. You can do this, game. You can do this. Come on. I know. There we go. There we go. All right. Once again, my headphones were acting up there a little bit. All right. So, let's go epic with Ishtar. Alright. So, let's see. Skill points. We are at level 74. So, 1 point to intelligence, 1 point to energy. I'll gladly do that. So, yeah, last time we, of course, got through with Mima. Let me make sure I did my skill points. Yes, I did. So we're doing, I'm putting points here toward my core dweller. Well, that's right. We ended the last episode with a little bit of fun with transmuter there in Gear. So we need to quickly we'll go back to Scandia here. It's one of those places where you know where the caravan driver's fairly close to the town portal, so go and do it like that. Oops. All right. Back to Muspelheim. All right. There we go. All right. Don't you try doing that to me so quickly there, Mr. Cinder Warriors. There we go. Get those guys. Those salamander. I don't remember if salamanders are in Norse mythology. I know trolls and giants are. I don't remember if salamanders are. Oh, well, I took one of them with me. I took one of those jerks with me. Huzzah. Mutually assured destruction. You know, speaking of that sort of theme of, you know, chaos and mayhem and all that. You know, if anybody's kind of noticed, I deliberately titled this episode as a reference to the as a reference to MCU with for those who've watched Guardians. I know that You know, everybody's going to have their preference for uh, particular heroes within MCU. Um, Trinidad has some preferential desire for watching Guardians. And the Guardians have their strengths and weaknesses, and you know, if that's what somebody like Trinidad wants to watch, I'm not going to say no. But you know, it's in Guardians 1 when Ronan the Accuser has gotten the Power Stone and all that, and he's you know, he's talking to Thanos there, and he's got the image of Thanos on the transmission wall, whatever it is you want to call it. And you know, he's got the Power Stone. He says, he takes his, he breaks open the orb, gets the Power Stone in his hand, and puts it in a stave, and and all that stuff. And he says, and then Thanos, I'm coming for you. I was like, I gotta do this Guardians reference. Because, of course, in Thor Ragnarok, there is actually Surtr, who comes and destroys, Thor, the start of the film, he's captured by Surtr and all that, and, he gets, he takes Surtr down, yada, 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 and eventually, he of course destroys Asgard. But, for me at least, I thought, do a little bit of Guardians referencing. I always like that sound effect for the Infernals, how they do, oh! That one's also a good one. They roar. Nice try there, Chaos Imp. Like, let me go, let me go. I'm gonna make sure there wasn't the other Chaos Imp over there. Come here, Imp. What's her name again? Zidmara. I was like, I knew it was some. What's it name? I honestly would have expected something more akin of the fire. What's it? let's go ahead here now that we've gotten woven ring. That one's not bad. Not bad. I mean, obviously I'd want better, but overall that would not be. That's not bad. The description of this. Ah. I said, part of me wishes I had my Electrum going, but at the same time, I am not gonna spend so much of my time having to go clean up after myself. Oh, that's right. My brain was going bridge right there. That way I could just, go straight over, But no. Oh, hello. The loot that I missed. Silly Ember Guardians. Wait, yep. Eljotans have intellect? Since when? Woden says hi, dude. Like I said, I just love exploring every little possible nook and cranny. Apparently that's going to have to be a thing in TQ2, so that is going to be a thing in TQ2, so that will probably blee? What in the heck's a blee? Here I am trying to make up words. So see, there's that. See, let's get these guys here. There we go. Get off. Thank you. What stupid. Never really. Part of me has never really liked the fire change that Chaos Imps have. You know, that might be a future thing for maybe a future Minecraft series. Would be a sort of, you know, to pay homage in a way here to a certain degree of homage, at least, to the Surtr's palace here. Don't you dare try to do that to me. There we go. Pay a certain amount of homage to... Ooh, what's that? Plate of Renewal. That one is not bad. That one is not bad. You know. But maybe do some sort of ziggurat sort of thing, you know, that actually kind of makes me think back to the floating gardens. You know, how there's the not the floating gardens, the hanging garden. I don't know why I said floating. Obviously, part of me is thinking in the air stuff sort of thing, you know. But that would be a thing to have. Don't you dare try doing this to me, you flaming jerks. Take that. Jerk. Said I've never really liked the flaming chains. But maybe do some sort of ziggurat. All right. You really think I'm going to fall for this trick again, Loki? Ooh. You are mean, Loki. You are mean! You jerk! Let's see here. Let's summon our core dweller. He's not quite as, of course, powerful as I'd like him to be, but I will gladly take the assistance. Take that bow of destruction. XP reclaimed. I'm a girl! Oh, in game I'm a girl. Let's see. Come on. Don't try fighting me. Yes, you know. With you know. I'm making no mistake, Loki. Alright. I'm gonna do... Oh, wait. That is the right portal. Let's see, here we go. Let's see here. Let's see, what I want is... I'm going to depower Ice Shard. I know it's one of my more strategic decisions to do that. But basically I want to keep Storm Nimbus, Thunderbolts, Storm Surge, Earth Enchantment, and Ring of Fire all powered up. So is that. And of course, Volatility. I'll actually do that. Let's see here. Yeah, let's keep that going there. Now he'll be a little bit stronger. With you, Loki, no. I've met the real... Aww, that might be something to do. Get a little bit of Yulva on Yulva action. Let's do it. I have the means. I have the means. I'm not going to stop. To Scandia. Excuse me. So I pulled out from the strategic item reserves a Loki wand. Alright, let's have a little bit of Yulva on Yulva action. Yes! Loki as Yulva versus Yulva as Yulva. How can I hit a girl? Easy. By my minions. That's how. No? You're the one who made the mistake, Loki. Thank you, Yulva, for your service. You're the dumb fool. Come on. I didn't. That's Loki. Not bad. Excuse me, but it felt good. Oh, excuse me again. We do have to head back to What's it here so I can get my eye shard back? So let's go ahead and there we go. At least get rid of that thing. Six. I've forgotten that if he ever walks through water, you can hear the cooling effect of all right. Got a note there that I needed to get rid of. Oh, jeez. Stupid headphones decided to act up again. Love one that's just... See, I'd have to get the equivalent of this area to, but on Legendary to have begin to have some new armor, or armor that I would consider, you know. I wish I could have taken that with me. Stupid infernal. Stupid jerks. I was figuring that was going to be a Loki chest. I guess I can't. But I do want to get at least a little bit more stuff there. Explored. Alright. You want to stop me? I just love how Surtr says that. I'll even take, like I said, as usual, take the, what's it here? Even the common loot. Yeah, like I said, I wish I had a... I didn't quite get the stuff transferred like I should have, but I can always do that off cam. I meant to, but got distracted. Well, a decent chunk of what I was trying to do between Thursday and today, decent chunk at least, was trying to sleep. I haven't been sleeping well recently, so I was like, as much as I want to be gaming, I need to sleep. Come here. Deployed your heat shield a little too late there, Infernal. Cinder Warrior, you, sir, are a Cinder Goner. Gosh darn it, now I'm thinking of Ruby. Cinder Fall. It's actually one of the episodes of Ruby Chibi, where God, it's I know it's Ruby and is it Nora? I know it's Ruby, or maybe it's Weiss. I don't remember. I'm blanking out on who Ruby's talking to. And, and, but I know that it's, she's trying to recollect, Cinder. And it was, it's, puns on fall, like, Cinder Mall, Cinder Lol, Cinder Brawls. That one I would love to have. Alas, alas, I do not have that kind of strength. Yeah, it's, a little bit of a pun. Wait, was that the... I think I just remembered the title of the episode, actually. Let me see here. Second, I think I just remembered it. Let's see here. There we go. Found it. Found it. It is Weiss. Yeah, Cinder Mall. Cinder Falls. Cinder Doll. Cinder Stalls. Cinder Lols. Cinder Brawls. Like I said, I was just having... It's just just thinking about her, having her thing there. Silly Jotuns. You dark elves shall pay the penalty for that. I've actually been thinking of rewatching. I've had this thought in my canopy for a bit now, last week at least, of rewatching the old Stupid Mario Brothers series on the Rich Alvarez channel. And, And doing that, let me see here. I'll get you guys a link to the first episode. Let's see. God, it'll be 16 years this December that, when Rich Alvaro, there's the link. It'll be 16 years this December since Richie released that episode. I remember being in school and coming across the series. Of course, I'd graduated by the time the series ended. But, of course, I was, a much younger tree at the time. But I was looking, the way I discovered it, Stupid Mario Brothers, was actually by a typo. Jerks! Yeah, it was through a typo. So the thing I'd been looking when I was a really, really young sapling, I had seen the 1993, I think it was 93, maybe it was 92, approximately 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie starring Bob Hoskins. And I had, at the time that I found Stupid Mario Brothers, like I said, I was in school, and all that. So I was trying to look up something as a reference for something. I don't remember what it was. So looking up a reference for something from that movie, and I was looking it up on YouTube, and I had typoed. I don't remember the exact typo I did. I don't remember the exact typo I did. But, yes, the inevitable BUTT. I think it was like, I'd misspelled super. I'd, like, instead of doing, like, ER for super, I'd, like, done TR or something like that, Something, mistyped one letter. And one of the first results that came in was for the Rich Alvarez channel. And so this was like in about October. This was October 09. So, the series had been going for a while. Still obviously had some time yet to go because it ended in early summer 2012. Then I was starting to say 2022, and I was like, no, that's not quite right. Come on, I want to lose some of you out. So, I kind of made note of it, and and mental note of it, and went back on to the thing I was doing, for whatever it was I was doing, related to the early '90s movie. And so then Thanksgiving, no, was it Thanksgiving? Yeah, it was Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving came around, Thanksgiving break, and I had done whatever it was I needed to do. So, and so I was just, and I was going to myself. I was mentally saying, what was that what's it results that I found, trying to do the thing for the Super Mario Brothers movie. And so I went in, and I think I'd recently cleared out my browsing history on my computer at the time. And not because, I'd been doing anything illegal, but it was one of these things where, I tried to, clear out my browsing history, not because I wanted to, keep my, because the system I had was not an ideal system. I had a smallish hard drive. I had it was like 100 gig drive or something like that. I don't fully remember, or maybe it was a 200 gig drive. Hello, Ember Guardian. And we'll go ahead and go to Scandia. And I just didn't want my stuff taking up a whole lot of room on my computer. And so I think it was a 200 gig drive that I had at the time, or something like that, or 250. Let's see. Just do that while I was thinking about it. Oh, that's right. And so I went ahead and I went ahead and started searching for it, and so I found it again, and went from there, and slowly, as I wound down the semester for the year. I mean that particular part of the year. Yes, Primal Magma, just what I was hoping for. I'll pick up that Helmet of the Wilds. The Heroes. That was interesting. So, yeah, as I could, obviously, school had to come first, Jeez Louise, you jerks. I should have gone for the, Rebirth Fountain there. on the uphill side there. But anyway, obviously, school studies came first. So, I would, maybe, watch if it was, one of those days where, I could, go to school, do my homework, do a couple after, maybe catch an episode a day. One episode a day, or if I was lucky, because obviously, had to do chores and eat and study and other stuff. So usually I would catch a couple episodes on the weekends. Catch it here and there. But by the time, of course, winter break came around, that was when I really started watching it. And rewatching episodes, catch up, what I had, remind myself of what had happened, because, obviously, I could only watch episodes sporadically after quickly, go. Where's that thing? Ah! I'm trying to go for the thing, and they inevitably kill me. Jerks and jerkettes. And so by the time, season 5 of Stupid Mario Brothers had rolled around, and the end of, I'm trying to reach this fountain right up here. Right there. Of course, they wouldn't frickin' kill me! So yeah, by the time the last season rolled around in 2012, I had, graduated from school and all that, and oops, not that way, tree, not that way. And, leg it! Aha! This time, though. This time. This time I am in a far more pristine position. Yeah. And by the time the series ended, it was part of me, has always felt that the later, because I sort of came in as they were doing the movie, and Operation Blindstorm, I've always felt that, and actually one of the guys who actually worked on the series, Kevin Chamberlain, he mostly played Yoshi, and in season 5, the General, he he feels that, similar opinion that seasons 4 and 5 aren't like some of the original series nuance. I don't fully remember all his thought on the process, but for me at least, as I remember, he sort of Rich Alvarez sort of went and asked fans of the series, what would you want to see? If you have any suggestions for Stupid Mario Brothers, send them in and we'll consider them. And they obviously took in some of those considerations. But, cool. That's cool. And, but yeah, I just feel that, and this is just my opinion, is that, taking in fan ideas was not, obviously, I couldn't tell, Rich how to run his stuff. It was his channel, still is his channel, and it's his decision. And Epical Primal Magma, hello. But I felt that was not necessarily the smartest of ideas. That, like I said, it's his decision, and so, and come on there, let me go, thank you. Like I said, it's a case of decisions were made and stuff happened. And good. There we go. So yeah, decisions were made, and I haven't seen season 5 of Stupid Mario Brothers in quite literally, I haven't watched the whole season in quite literally 11 years. But one of the things I remember is at the very end of the episode 75, he goes and says, he and Luigi are heading, Mario and Luigi are heading back to the Mushroom Kingdom. And he goes and says, goes and says straight to the camera, he says, "Thank you for the best 5 years of my life." It's actually about 4.5, but, he's being honest, it's enough for 5 years. Definitely thinking about rewatching it. You know, for old time's sake. Where'd you go, Infernal? Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah. Definitely thinking that I should at some point. I should rewatch it at some point. Cool down, dude. Cool down. I see you there, Surtr. I'd honestly love to have his sword. You want to stop me? Just love how he says that. Oh. Steel bracers. Gladly take those. Hello there, Surtr. I will not die. You will die. Like, can I even from this hillside here on this ridge? Can I attack him from that far? And it was like, nope. From there I can. Don't you try that on me, Surtr dude. Ooh. Boo. I've always loved that. Nice try, Surtr boy. Go ahead and do that. I already got that, but I'll take it anyway. I will call Donkey down. Shaman of intellect. Let us reform a spit of organizational compulsive disorder. Alright. We've beaten Surtr. Let's go ahead here. Now it says portal to the east. That's probably obviously a reference to going east. So at least for the new campaign, the Eternal Embers campaign. Let's quickly explore around. That is so funny how he says sing. Alright. We finally gotten all the gods and goddesses. So let's go ahead and talk to Voldan. Alright. Voldan's portal. Yes. We will go ahead. We've unlocked the legendary level of difficulty. Let us quickly head back to options. We are going to pull up the OG background, main screen background. I'm going to go ahead here. And here we go. Yeah, I know. Well, satyrs are satyrs, so what else is new? Quickly dash around. There we go. Exploratory OCD Stoofs. There's the Helos portal there on the map. Don't know why I was trying to go over it, hover over it. Go. Head here, and explore around. Oh, want to go. Let's see how well we hold up with our Electrum stuff or Temple of Heaven's Pact stuff here. We'll take a break here shortly. I do need to go use the little trees room. My God. It's so cool that they decided to have the Temple of Heaven's Pact be the thing, because of course, you know, it's in the original game's opening cinematic. It is what is of course done for the start of the game. Let's see here. I think they may have meant to have this area sort of be sort of the some of the what's it area? The quest chambers stuff, but that's obviously been nixed, so let's see here. We'll just need to get more Electrum. That's what we'll do. So, anywhoozle, let's head back here to Helos. Figuring I'd be able to make a fair amount of money off those guys. Let's see here. Divine, and I have Superior, so let's make some money. And then alright. Before we go talking to the village elder guy here, let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and take our break. So yeah, guys, go ahead and everybody stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, use the restroom, and I'll see y'all here in a few minutes. Okay, guys, Tree is back. Alright, took me an extra moment there to get a little something else done off cam, so go ahead and finish settling in here. And we will get into the fun here, once again, of OG Titan Quest. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead here. We'll start the adventure. We're at 202 earlier. Holy heck, we've gotten a lot of stuff. What was the 208? Let's see. 464. We got a lot. Just 6. There we go. And you, Mr. Surtr, shut up. There we go. Start to. Tell you what burns them, moves them. In fact, they have a muster. Ultimate muster. Oh. Would help if I did some stuff. If I put up my defenses, that would help. It would help if I put up my defenses. Putting my defenses up would really help. Hey Zo, how you doing? Hope you're doing well in Zauseklandia. What you been up to today? Come on, boys. Come on down. Who wants to join me for the party? There we go. Take that, you jerk. Ziz. Take that, you jerk. Pick up our loot. Alright. Go ahead and hit that portal back to Hilo. So hit the K button to head back to Helos, I should say. You don't have to worry about portaling out, so we get this little thing, and then we'll speak to Diomedes. Aww. Well, I hope IRL I hope IRL gets worked out for you. Ooh, I was at Tree Parents' place yesterday. We had a let's see, it was beef. We had a beef stir fry. It was beef, celery, onion, green onion, mushrooms, couple other things, and custom sauce. It was based in a low sodium soy sauce that Tree Dad cooked in, and I helped him in part make it. And we had that for dinner yesterday, so yeah. Ah, yes. I know that sort of thing. So yeah, hopefully your doc will approve it. And I've had but there was one time in school where this was some years ago. Now that I woke up in the middle of the night and I just had this absolute killer of a headache. And so, I took some pain suppressant for it, and it kind of went away, but the pain level went down. But it was one of these things that a younger Tree thought I don't feel that unless it were really feel like my head was going to absolutely explode, my canopy was absolutely going to explode, that I was going to go to the emergency room. So, went and got it figured out the next day, and all that, went to the doc. They said, okay, let's have you quickly go to, let's have you go to, local MRI place. It'll give you a head scan, and They scan my head, and then what they figures, oh, it's nothing. Looks like too serious. Sounds like you might have had a migraine attack. Of course, I was doing a lot of studying for school at the time, so, and me and Tree Parents, we were all relieved that it was just a migraine. So, oh yeah, I've had to deal with insurance before. That's for sure. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Blacking out from migraines. That is not good. Anyway, let's go ahead and speak to Diomedes here. Yay! Ah, yeah, that can be a thing. That can be a thing. Yeah, it's one of these things. Having interesting medical conditions is a thing. Can be a thing, and so let's go ahead and do that. 213k on Electrum. That's always good. More loot buying for later. Yep. Ah. Yeah, I did know that sometimes medications can bear unattended side effects. So it's that's something that some meds can do, is that they can make you sleepy. I was talking earlier. I don't think you were here. That's the reason why I didn't get quite all my suds loot grinding stuff done, is because this past weekend I was busy trying to sleep, catch up from, because work's been a huge, huge pain in the posterior last week, so, and I wasn't getting quite enough sleep. Of course, I was busy gaming. Where's... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things that for me is... oh, come on. There we go. There have been several times where I've had, something happen, and I've had to, just go and sleep. And there are times where I wish I didn't have to worry about sleeping so much. But I would rather sleep and keep myself decently sane, versus not getting enough sleep. one of my personal things is, game, I know. I know that there are some people out in the world, you know, due to whatever it is in their life, their genetics or whatever, that, you know, they're able to, you know, work off of, you know, like, say, instead of having 8 hours of sleep, you know, they need, say, only 6 or 5. You know, they're able to, they're still able to function, you know, on a more regular basis with only, say, 5 or 6 hours of sleep. Whereas I'm, unfortunately, one of these sorts that, because of how I am, being a tree and all that, take that diseased plumage. Because of me being a tree, I need more sleep. Because, yeah. Oh, ouch. Ouch, Zell. That is ouch. Yeah, ouch. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Come on over, boys. Come on. You didn't even bring your buddies to the party. Come on. Oh. Well, first death. First death. Exactly. Gosh darn it, Zao. Now you're making me think of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. We want a shrubbery. Now, you've just added another thing that I need to rewatch to my list of stuff to rewatch. Well, I might have an inkling of what it means, but I don't think it's safe for stream. Your loot. Yeah. Yeah. That's one way to put it. You know, you actually just reminded me of a book series I've read. It's called the Safehold series by David Weber. And one of the not any I wouldn't necessarily call her a chief protagonist, but she's in her own way in her own way she's a protagonist. She goes by a number of names, but she is known as Madame Angelic, and she later adopts a different name, but under her Madame Angelic persona, she is she leads some ladies of the evening. Let me get the let me pause the game so I don't have baddies come and kill me. An anti-dum-dum maneuver. Alright. Yeah, here is the, yeah, she... Ah, if you know the series, then you know what's... If you know the series, let's see here. You should be able to... There we go. Let's see, where is the... Where is... Oh, come on, where's the thingy? There should be a thing. Where in the heck is it? Go ahead and try, I'll just, there's the link. Go ahead and whisper it to me. I'll go ahead and I'll take a look, see it through the whisper. Just send me the whisper. But, yeah, Ninian Richter, aka Angelic Fonda. So, yeah, she, yeah, you got me thinking about her. I need to reread that book series. Haven't read it in several years. Oh, that. I am aware of Joseph Hooker. Yes, I know. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's a, you know, speaking of David Weber, you know, he's got, God, whatever the Joseph whatever class ship, God, let's see. God, the Joseph Buckley, was that it? Or was it Gene Bart? No, that was, yeah, it was, Joseph Buckley. That was it. That was it. That was it. Here I am trying to remember. No. Oh, trust me. The Safe Hold series is definitely worth the read. The whole series. I think we're still waiting. I'm not sure when Weber's going to release the 11th book. It was like 5-6. I think it was like 5-6 years ago, approximately, that he released the latest novel in the series. But he's been having to work on several other. He's been having to work on several other things, several other book things, and so he hasn't sort of Been working on it. I know that he's got a new Honor Harrington book coming out called Toll of Honor, and follows a character who has to deal with in the time frame of the first couple books of the Honorverse, and all that jazz. And it's coming out later this year. I don't remember the release date off the top of my canopy. But I've actually met David Weber in person. I have had the distinct honor of being able to meet him in person. And so that was awesome sauce. Yeah, I love Merlin too. The kind of things he has to both do and deal with, as it were. So, let's speak to our guy here. Yeah. Merlin is a very interesting character. And how much he has to, break the matrix that the Langhorn and Bedard set up. And all that jazz. Come on over, guys. That's one of the nice things that he shows that, despite the fact, of their efforts to keep humanity in a sort of stasis, by the time, of course, Merlin's reawakes, we're seeing the system, starting to, break down. Yeah. Yeah, it's, Bedard thinks that, she and Langhorn have got a system set up to where, she and Langhorn can, keep humanity in this, in this pre-industrial matrix. And, how folks like Houseman and are able to do their own industrialization and bring forth the Safeholden Industrial Revolution and all that. I just love how Houseman is referred to as the Iron Master of Charis. Come on. That here in a sec. See, I want to know. 223, not bad. 223. Well, since you haven't read more than the first couple books now, I won't go into detail as to some of the other into the later series, but there's very much it's very much worth reading. From not just, an action adventure or fantasy or moral standpoints, but overall it's very good, worth reading. There we go. I'm going to reread Safehold. I'm currently reading the Southern Victory series by Harry Turtledove, and that is a good series. If you want alternate history, that's a good series. Yeah, it's I was looking up something. I don't remember what it was specifically, but so let's quickly talk to what's his face here. Whoa! I don't have quite that many books. I've got at least several hundred, probably about 150 or so. I don't have quite that many books. Not quite 5K. Probably read over the years from like school and stuff. I probably read on the order of probably about somewhere between probably about 700 and 1,000 books. That's why that is why I have found that tree parents, they made me fall in love with books. I still have some books here in my library that I haven't read in years that I honestly need to probably reread at some point. That's why I typically will read on stuff like gym break, work break, at the gym, and that sort of thing. Let's see here. But that is why at break on work breaks at the gym, that is where I have found that I am. Ooh, another disease plumage. Oh, what was that? Pristine plumage. My bad. But yeah, I would. I have found that. Don't get me wrong. I love physical books. I love the physical page turning. But at the same time, I have found that I absolutely love ebooks. Now, yes, it is a hassle to worry about having the tablet or means to read it, but I would rather have the tablet and books on it to read versus not reading. Come here, Mr. Bat. There we go. But yeah, I have on the order of I think it's like about 24 series. Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. Physical books are wonderful. But at the same time, I have found that, for me, to help me get in my reading that I want to do, and, the tree parents have said, son, whenever you get the chance, you need to read. It doesn't matter what you read, it can be fantasy, horror, sci-fi, a play, poetry, whatever. Find whatever it is you like and just read. I have found that, yes, I love having a physical book in hand, and being able to turn the page, but at the same time, having a tablet is, for me at least, it really helps make sure that I get my reading in. Let's see here, talk to our guy. Yep. But I have found that having a tablet helps me read. And there have been a number of book series that I've had, formally, physical copy of that I, have, sold off. But what I do is sort of my policy now is with ebooks is that obviously, if there's for example, the first book in a series, for example, the Temeraire series by Naomi Novik, I remember it was 2009, summer 2009. I'd gotten out of school for the summer. I was going to go work at a Tree Scout camp for the summer. Oh, forgot to do this. And so anyway, where my doctor's office was, at the time the doctor that I was seeing, his office was not too far from a shopping center. And that shopping center happened to have a Barnes & Noble. And so anyway, Tree Mom, said, okay, son, I could take you to the doctor's office in part because I have some errands I have to run. So don't kill me. So what I'll do is I will drop you off for your doctor's appointment and then come pick you up. And I said, well, there's a couple blocks away, there's Barnes & Noble, right? And she said, yeah. Well, you can pick me up, I'll make sure to call you. I had a cell phone at the time. I couldn't remember if I did or not. She had her cell phone, I had mine. And so I said it to her, all right, I'll do you a favor. Once I get out of my physical, I'll I'll give you a call, say, hey, I'm heading down to Barnes & Noble, and that way you know where I am. You'll officially know where I am, and you'll let me know what you're up to on your end. And she says, yeah, that'll work. So I went on down to the Barnes & Noble after the appointment, got my physical and all that. And I found the Temeraire series by Naomi Novik. And basically it's the Napoleonic Wars with dragons. And so, I obviously went to the sci-fi/fantasy section to find it. I like sci-fi and fantasy books. And I was like, ooh. And so, when I first, by the way, I've been meaning to say this, first title of the series is His Majesty's Dragon. At least here in the US. It's known as Temeraire over in the UK. But, I saw, I just went up to the sci-fi fantasy section, saw Temeraire, and I was like, ew, or His Majesty's Dragon. And they've actually changed the cover. Let's see, get rid of you. Let me get, let's see here. Let me get the link. Let's see. There we go. Oh. There is the link to His Majesty's Dragon. And so, I saw the title, and I was like, what's this His Majesty's Dragon? And I saw I read the back. That was the first novel in the Temeraire series, yada, yada, yada. And I read the blurb, and I was like, ooh, this actually sounds pretty interesting. And so I went and went over to the cafe area of the Barnes & Noble location that I was at. And I went ahead and started reading it. And as I read it, I was like, ooh, this sounds like a good series. I'll go ahead, I wasn't sure if I was going to continue reading the series. I obviously, didn't want to assume that the first book was going to be the, all the way good, So I went ahead and read it, started reading it, but found it to be appealing. And I was like, yeah, this is a good series. This will be a good series. I knew of the, there was like three or four subsequent novels in the series. And so I went ahead and bought it because, Tree Mom obviously gave me a ring on my phone and said, okay, Tree Son, I'm here, ready to pick you up. I said, just a moment, I found a new book to read, let me pay for it. And so paid for it, and she picked me up, took me home, and went ahead and read the novel. I was like, I'm sold on the series. Oh, don't you guys try to kill me. Don't you. Oh, hello. So yeah, I was pretty much sold on the series. Don't you try killing me. So yeah, I was pretty much sold on the series, and so I went ahead and there were several times where I was able to leave the camp working for the Tree Scouts that summer. And so, as I got um, through the series, I went and read the first book, and the first chance I had to get off reservation, made sure to, like it was like a break between camp sessions. I was able to oh, that's an ouch. Oh, it's worth the read if you like dragons or alternate history, and as knowing that you've read some Harry Turtlelove, it's worth the read. It is very much worth the read. Yeah, that was a huge pain in the posterior. Yeah, that is one of the things, as the difficulty for the game increases per difficulty level, obviously the baddies are going to get tougher. But what makes it even harder is the 8 curses right here that I have. We got weakness of the flesh, festering wounds, malevolent poison, fragile vitality, curse of the arrow, lightning feebleness, heart of frost, fire's wrath. Yeah. But these guys, they are very much debilitating. As you can see, my resistances are, as you can see, in some cases are negative 200. But the reward comes in the Electrum right here. See, back before, I forget what patch it was specifically, that they added the curses and, excuse me, and the Electrum. I was thinking that, they might add, a couple more bags right in this spot right here. I was like, me personally, I would like several more bags to be able to carry loot and all that. But of course, that's not a thing, so. And, let's see here, there it is. And so by getting the Electrum, you can literally get loot. I'll show you. See, I hear these baddies down here. I'm going to, against my better judgment, quickly come down here and I wasn't sure if I had, so. Excuse me. The guy there's glitching out. But yeah, it's hello. But yeah, during that summer, there were several occasions where I was able to get out of camp for a little bit, off reservation, and was able to come home, spend a quick night, here at home, and able to just rest, relax, enjoy a little bit of quote unquote civilization, and but also I was able to read too. And so whenever I had a moment where I was able to read, I would, and I'd pick up pick up a book whenever I had a moment at camp to read. Don't poke me! Jerks. Screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and disable the curses. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. So yeah, it was after camp. I'd gotten through like the third book, and it was through like mid-July or something like that. Mid to late July that I got through camp and all that, because we had a number of things to do as part of the whole dealio of doing summer camp stuff. And so, I had gotten through the third book by the end of camp. And so, as time permitted over the summer, I did do some reading. Had other things to do, of course. And, let's see here, make sure, yep. Yeah, I was able to pick up the other 5 books that were published at the time, and of course I've read the whole series, so come on. Skellies. Silly archer guy. Yeah, I like the Temeraire series. There's actually the upcoming Napoleon movie. I'm forgetting who the director is. I think it was that Ridley Scott, I think? I know it's I know it stars Joaquin Phoenix as Napoleon. Go. I know it stars Joaquin Phoenix as Napoleon, so. Okay, so let's go ahead here. Portal back. And quickly sell off some loot. Just quickly explore the back area here. I'll pick up our important quests. So go. A little bit of exploration. Make sure we get our corners here explored. Yeah, well, yeah. Yep. That is the thing. Pick up the old Ancient of War thing. Yeah. For that. Safe for any woman, too. I've, of course, had, I've had my own fair share of deaths, so... Yep. I know that feeling, dude. We are going to have to end here pretty darn quick, but I do want to bash a couple more baddies before we go. Just to see if we might be able to get something. There we go. All right. We'll go ahead here and save, because, like I said, do need to head off to work, so it is time for us to go out on a raid. Now, let me see who is live. Who is live? Who is live? Who is live? Oh, thank you, Zal. So if you're watching here on Twitch at twitch.tv/OsageOrange, please remember to go ahead and hit that follow button. If you are watching over on the YouTubes, over at youtube.com/OsageOrangeGaming, please remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. It really does help. And of course, please follow on Twitter. Oh, Zal, you! I found for us our raid target. So let me finish typing here. There we go. We're going to be saying hi to Silver over at twitch.tv/SilverSarcasmic. So go and select the tree grove as allowed to bring you shade and water. So our standard raid call. Please wait for me to post first. I want a nice strong raid behind me. Hope to catch you guys on Thursday with another episode of Let's Play Titan Quest Season 3. Where, of course, we'll be pursuing Legendary Difficulty in OG Titan Quest. Saturday will be another episode of City Building Saturdays and City Skylines. And, of course, next Monday will be yet another episode of Let's Play Titan Quest Season 3. So, let's go ahead here. Let's get this raid party started, as appreciates everybody who has come out, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.